Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Guys, this is not Thanksgiving related, but I had me some ribs in the freezer that I wanted to use, so I decided to make me a little smothered ribs. And I just got those things cleaned up and just started seasoning them with a little black pepper. Not gonna put too much on these. Alright, then I'm gonna come and add some onion powder on the top of it. You guys know I love my onion powder. I can't keep onion powder because I use so much of it. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add me a little seasoning salt to it also, and that is gonna be it for these ribs and seasoning. Alright, I went a little heavy on the seasoning salt. I want to make sure that these ribs are nice and seasoned. And I'm just going to come in here with my tongue and give it a mix. Make sure all of this is coated with ribs. Coated with ribs. Make sure all of these ribs are coated with seasonings. Alright, so after I give them a little mix, got my seasonings distributed, I just added them to a Ziploc bag with some flour. I'm just going to drop them inside of here. This is just some vegetable oil. And we're going to go ahead and get these things browned off. Alright, so I let them sit on one side for about 3 or 4 minutes or so until they get nice and golden brown. Then I'll come in and give it a flip. Look at that, that's the color you want, guys. A nice pretty golden brown color like that. Just flip them and do that with all of them until they get nice and brown on each side. This was my second batch that I'm taking out here. Alright, and just come in and add some onions. You can add some onions and bell peppers if you would like. I didn't have any bell pepper. I just added me some onions to it. And that was a little bit too much oil left over, so I did end up taking some of it out. But you just want to cook your onions until they get a little tender. Doesn't have to be completely tender because this is going to simmer for about an hour and a half. And here comes the dirty flour lady. So I just added me some of that flour that I coated my ribs in. Just add it back to this pan right here and give it a good mix. I don't need too much because the flour off our ribs is going to help the thickness also. Alright, so I just let those onions hang out right there. Cook that flour taste off of that flour. Then I come back and add me some water to it. I only used 2 cups of water, guys. I didn't want a lot of gravy with this, so I just added 2 cups of water. Then we're going to come in and season this up because we want to make sure every part of our dish is seasoned through and through. So I'll put a little black pepper and some more onion powder. I'm not going to use any more seasoning salt. I'm actually going to use me some more. I'll use me some of this chicken bouillon powder. Alright, we'll get that all mixed in. Once I have that mixed in, then I'm just going to add me a little drop of this kitchen bouquet here. That's whole bottle is almost gone. Buddy Chef Jeffrey sent me 2 big bottles of these, and the first one is just about done. We're going to mix that in. Alright, once we get that mixed in, then I'll come back and add my meat back to this, and this will be done. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get our meat back in here one by one. Get our ribs down inside our gravy right here. You can see I don't have a lot of gravy in this pot. This thing is just gonna take a slow time and simmer, get nice and thick for me the way that I like my gravy to be. Let's get all of that nestled back down in there, and once we have it back in there, I just covered it, turned it down to like a medium low, let it go for about an hour and a half, and this is what we have right here, guys. Just look at that. That's a beautiful pan of nice good smothered spear ribs, nice and tender. You can see how it's bending when I pick it up. Not a lot of gravy. Gravy I do have is nice and thick, just the way I want it to be. This thing is perfect. All I did was plate this up, and I had it with those mashed potatoes that you guys saw in the previous video, and this thing was absolutely delicious. So I'll get that plated up, guys, and come back, take my thumbnails in my videos, and you guys are gonna be witness to how good this thing was. Alright guys, coming with a quick taste test. I got me some nice good smothered ribs right here, and my mashed potatoes that I did in a previous video. So we're gonna go ahead and give this thing a try. Look at that ribs, nice and tender. That's why I like my mashed potatoes to be nice and thick, so that it stands up to that gravy that I put on it. Look at that. Nice thick mashed potato, smothered ribs. Give that a try. That's flavor down. Already knew the mashed potatoes were good, but that ribs is seasoned to the bone, cooked off of the bone. Look at that. That's a good meal. I'm gonna let the potatoes out. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Alright guys, so this was an absolutely wonderful meal right here. I really enjoyed this. Nice good comfort food in these winter months, or approaching these winter months. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and also leave a comment. And please subscribe to my channel if you are new. And you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch TV, and on Pinterest, Cooking and Chilling with Kenny. And I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget the hashtag. Just be a blessing to someone. Peace.